This is the project of convolutional neural network face mask no mask detection. As you can see, all the libraries are imported here. Keras and sklearn, all these trend test split functions are in this sklearn. All this convolution 2D input, zero padding 2D batch, all functions are in Keras. So we have imported all the libraries. Then in model equal to sequential, this is your convolution layer formation. Here what you are saying that you are forming a convolution 2D layer with the 100 3 cross 3 filter. What does filter does is this, let me show you. See here, if your image size is big, then you have to convolve it, and after applying the 3 cross 3 filter, it gets to feature map. This map is called as convolved feature. So after applying, see, this is the convolved filter matrix, this is the filter matrix, and after applying it on our image, we are getting this feature. This is just a multiplication and addition. So after addition you will get something like this. In the same way in our code we are forming this, and then we are applying a max pooling 2D on 2 cross 2 filter. What does it mean that after applying a max pooling, what it does, see here, there are three techniques: max pooling, average pooling, and sum pooling. So after applying a max pooling, only you are extracting 2 cross in between 2 cross 2 filter. You are extracting the maximum value. See here, 6 is coming here, 8 is coming here, 3 is coming here, 4 is coming here. By with max pooling you do this way. Okay, then you are applying a activation function is ReLU. ReLU means rectified linear unit. Rectified linear unit means if your value is coming positive in matrix multiple image is a representation of a pixels, and pixels are a numeric value. So if your values are coming negative, it means that you have to convert it to 0. If it's positive, then positive. See here, 35 35 minus 10 is 0. So we are forming a layer here, then again we are operating on the same process. Here we are saying that our input shape will be 150 150 and 3. Then we are flattening the layer, introducing a dropout of 50%. It means you can see here that dropout functions. Hmm, uh, Dropout, it what it does is you are neglecting that layer so that overfitting should be avoided. So here you can see we import the convolution polling layers. We also import dense layers. They are used to predict the labels. The dropout layer reduces overfitting. What it means that it cuts off the layer's path from the input to the hidden, and say the network that you have to form again the same route or other route, and try to achieve the accuracy, more accuracy. So after that we are forming a dense layer, which is again an activation function of ReLU. Then this is the formation of convolution input, then hidden, then output layer is this two layers, because we are getting no mask and mask as a output, and we are comparing we are compiling the model with the optimizer stochastic gradient descent approach. And here it's a binary cross entropy. It can be a categorical cross entropy also, but in multiple cases. Here we have only no mask and mask. After that you have metrics as a accuracy. We are plotting the accuracy in dataset train. We have all the images, we are converting into a 0 to 1 range and forming a model here. After forming a model, we are keeping it in the database, and see here it's your accuracy, and accuracy trend loss graph also plotted, and this is your CNN algorithm. So this is in your correct mask no mask code, and we are importing this model.h5. After model.h5, the rectangle is drawn on, and predicted label is shown to the user as a prediction. So this is overall flask mask, and this is your mask and no mask face recognition. I'm reading your message, just wait. You said is convolution and pooling are hidden layers. It's a formation of hidden layers. So you can see here that we are forming a layers with this functionalities. Convolution is a overall process. See here, This is a convolution today 100 3 cross 3 filter, 100 3 cross 3 filter applied on the layer, so it forms one layer. Then after max pulling, the layers are extracted with 2 comma 2, so the layers will be formed like this. It's not a hidden layer, it's a forming a hidden layers. Okay, so that is what we are importing the model in our code. You can see in your project. In your new app.py, you will see that we have imported the, just wait, let me see. So here you can see that model.h5 is imported in model, and this model is applied over prediction. So where is prediction applied? In recognition function. As the time of user recognition, we are we are checking with model.predict. See here, it's reshaping. Then we have applied model.predict. Then after that, it generates a result which shows that this is mask or no mask, and we are appending in the list of masks. That's it. We are doing this layer formation in our Jupyter notebook. We are creating a model, and we are using this model inside this code.